Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 16th going to the 22nd of October. So we are going to dive straight in. So I'm going to pull the cards out first and then we'll talk about it. All right. So let's see, please spirit for Aries. For Aries, please. Thank you. Let's get you a keyword. For Aries, please, for the week. And let's go and pull your tarot cards out, okay? For Aries, please, Spirit. My deck is upside down. Let's change that. All right. Sorry, like I am just pulling the facial expressions and I'm not telling you about it. Which is fine. Let me put my fan on. I will talk about it, don't worry. I just like to pull the cards out first. Because if you guys know me, I just talk otherwise and then it gets a bit chaotic. So if I have some structure, it's good. For last few cards, please, for Aries, some advice. Okay, we'll take both of those. And opportunities for the week. Okie dokie. Aries, you might be feeling a little bit more sentimental and emotional within this week, okay? Like, embrace it. You might not be feeling like your fiery, usual self. Maybe you're having a bit of a meltdown, or maybe you're feeling a bit lethargic, nostalgic. That's the kind of energies that are coming through. I believe you're going through a purging first, so that this new beginning that you're entering comes to life, because your oracle is the wall card that is about ending of old cycles, beginning of new ones. You guys could actually be doing something that is global, whether that's online, whether it does, whether you're selling in different countries, whether you're wanting to be in a spotlight of any means. Maybe you guys will be traveling as well. Okay. But the wild card is about I feel like it's new experiences that you guys are going to be walking into. So it does look very good. I will clarify as we're going through. So let's talk about it. In your past energy, you did have the Justice card come through. Could have been dealing with a Libra or maybe some legal situations. This did come up in reverse, but it was because I had my deck reversed. So I'm kind of feeling like it's kind of like a bit middle ground here, where some of you may have felt that there was an injustice in the past here, and this is something that maybe you were wanting to be balanced. Again, more Libran energy to clarify that with the Queen of Swords. Some of you may have really wanted the truth to come out, or whether you were addressing a situation again that was unfair and unjust. Queen of Swords is somebody that you guys are embodying here. Could have been dealing with another air sign, but doesn't matter what it is. It just feels like there may have been a clash or a conversation or a legal dispute between you and somebody, where maybe some things were not fair, or maybe somebody doesn't really have much maturity in a situation. I don't know like what exactly the situation's entailing, to be honest with you, Aries. What it does feel like is that there was a past conflict or conversation here where things need to be made right. But I just feel like maybe because somebody else is too quick to jump into the story, maybe not listening very much, just want to speak, that this might be causing a bit of a discord between you and this person. Okay, there may have been some like lies, sneaky behavior, because in your blockage position you do with the Seven of Swords. All right, maybe somebody's bad habits. Let's clarify. What is this Justice in the past, please? Eight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Somebody could have been dealing with someone who was juggling, or like two lives for some of you, or you know, somebody was saying one thing and really they were doing the other. Like something doesn't really add up to do with this past energy. But again, this is very strong Libra and justice, truth energy coming through. So I really believe that you found out the truth, or you addressed it, you confronted it, you had a feeling about it, and you kind of set yourself free from this Eight of Swords, because I kind of feel like you were stuck in your head about it and maybe weighing it up in your mind too about a situation. Maybe felt a bit stuck on something here because it felt like something was missing. I feel like you're kind of addressing it and approaching it. Like, I don't know if this person will say the truth or ever did say the truth, to be honest with you. Maybe someone had you like kind of wrapped in some sort of like illusion or fear to kind of distract you from seeing the true situation, which was the fact that they might have been a bit inconsistent, or I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a bit of deflecting going on with that situation. Again, I don't know what this is, but it feels like the way that somebody handled that situation definitely feels like a dispute of some kind. The way that they handled with it was definitely not the right way, and I feel like they're having to pay the consequences of that moving forward. Okay, whatever that means, whether it's losing you, whether it's a legal situation, it kind of feels like you can't really, somebody cannot hide from this energy. Like I'm just realizing I'm doing a movement of wrapping around my arm. I don't know what that means. All right, could have a tattoo going across this here or something here. Strange. When I'm doing random movements during a reading like that, like rubbing something, like I don't mean to do it. It really is just like coincidental, which means I feel like it has something to do with, for some of you, might be some confirmation. But anyway, it seems like somebody was juggling. Somebody wasn't being completely honest. Maybe somebody wasn't, you know, really taking action on something or whatever the story is. I feel like this is case closed. You're moving away from that anyway. In your present situation, you do have the Artist, which is lovely here, Aries, because in your current energy, you are being a manifester at this time, okay? So pay attention to the things that you are thinking about on a daily basis. Pay attention to the things that you are speaking to yourself or speaking into existence, because at this time you are in a very powerful position to create your own destiny and to create the future for whatever you want it to look like. So as you can see here, he's imagining something and it's starting to come to life. So that is, again, what manifestation is about. You might be starting from scratch, starting fresh. Some of you might be in more of a creative mood around this time with the Artist, and that might be quite good if you're feeling quite emotional anyways, like putting that into your work, because there might be something really good around that. Let's clarify the Artist, please, for Aries. The Seven of Swords. Now that is already kind of crossing it, to be honest with you. Seven of Swords is lies, cheating, stealing, you know, just sneaky behavior. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the Artist? The Death card. Change, transformation. This is an ending to that situation. It feels like maybe what Spirit is trying to say is like, even though this is clearly lingering in your energy, all right, maybe you're just, you know, thinking a lot about what somebody did, or maybe they are still in your life and you are cutting ties with them like very recently. The Artist is maybe asking you to consider who you have in your circle moving forward, to make some changes around the people moving forward, or our own, you know, habits, and whether we're sabotaging our own self here as well. Page of Cups. It does feel like somebody might be apologizing or coming in here with an emotional offer. Like that can just mean like just checking in, like, oh, I care. How are you doing? Maybe not addressing what they said here, but they're coming through in an emotional way. Why is this coming through with the Artist though, please, for Aries? Like, I want to know about what you're manifesting, and this old energy is coming through. The Hanged Man. I really do, and we have that Justice card here as well. I really feel like for those who I'm speaking to, there is a really strong past energy that's really still lingering in your energy. So if you can like cut cords or deal with a situation in a way where it's not taking much of your headspace anymore, but of course that's up to you, and also very difficult to do because it's up in your energy. So I kind of really feel like we need to write this person out of the script. Like that's the vibes I'm picking up on here. Because with the Hanged Man, is it is Pisces energy, Neptune energy, which is all about kind of like what we're fantasizing or thinking about. The Hanged Man is about looking at something in a different perspective and gaining enlightenment from it. So maybe we need to put an end to this old situation, see it in a specific light that helps you to move forward and to manifest other things. Because at the moment, this Hanged Man energy is a stuck energy. Like, I want to push forward from this. Like, I want to get out of this. For some of you, this also includes it also includes doubt. In the last readings that I've been doing, the Seven of Swords, the blockage position has been really matching the keyword that we have for you, and your keyword is doubt, and this could be a big self-sabotaging habit that you might have, Aries. You might be doubting a lot. Here is your affirmation. If that is the case, this says, I release the need to know all the answers. And that might actually help you from maybe running away from a dream, maybe running away from something that you really do want, desire, but feel a bit stuck when it comes down to. All right, some of you, this Seven of Swords could be your own doubts and fears that are causing you to run away from something that you've been planning or prepping or desiring. And that could be why all this stuff is surrounding the artist here, because maybe what you do want is these big dreams and big goals, but the Seven of Swords needs to come to an end first. This running away, this making excuses, or whatever your self-sabotaging habits are, you might need to address those first. Maybe it's a childhood wound here with the Page of Cups, so that we can move forward. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords in a blockage position, please. This is what's blocking the artist here. Nine of Swords, it is about doubts. It's about fears. It's about nightmares, the worst case scenario, Queen of Wands is interesting because this could be pertaining to another person, but this is actually your energy, Aries. You are a fire sign. This is that fiery, courageous, bold, charismatic energy that you guys do have anyways. This reeks confidence. Like, reeks is maybe not the right word for it. This, the confidence is seeping through this card, With the Queen of Wands, she's known to be attractive. She's known to be beautiful. Her energy just shines inside and out. And that's you. So your blockage right now is that you're not seeing it. You have maybe a certain way of looking at yourself that might not be reality, especially if it's going against this beautiful side of yourself here. It kind of feels like what's being blocked here is your confidence. And that might be causing you to overthink situations and avoid situations because you're worried that the worst case scenario will happen here. So Spirit kind of says, you do need to be this in order to go into that artist energy, to dream that world into being. You already are this, but you're not recognizing it. So there is that stuck energy. There is that kind of feeling, at least only right now, feeling as if you're stuck and you don't know how to how to join where you are now with where you want to be. You don't know how to get there, is what it seems like, because of the fears and doubts. Sometimes we're thinking of the worst case scenario, or what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Blah, blah, blah. The doubt card does say to release the need to know all the answers. If you just show up sometimes that's all that we need to do. And we just work out as we go along, having confidence in situations or in yourself to handle situations will really help you out. Some of you might have I don't know, they're saying psoriasis. I don't know, some of you might be dealing with dry skin, or I'm seeing it on hands here. Might need to get that checked. I'm feeling it too, it's interesting. Random. In your near future though, so I will tell you, you will cross that bridge between the two, because you do have the Ten of Pentacles, which does represent the dreams, the goals, the stability, the financial support, the dream career, whatever you have it. This card represents loyalty, stability, and abundance, okay? And the Eight of Wands is saying that you will be on the right track. So for a lot of you right now, it may not seem like it because you've been through a lot. You've just come out of a very difficult stage. You're just learning how to speak your truth. You're just learning how to kind of open up to new opportunities and to manifest and to think of what your new world looks like. So it's okay. You don't need to, your life right now doesn't need to look any particular way, even though you might want it to. Leave that for the next few steps, because in your near future you are moving towards that. All right, so there is clearly an answer that's going to be coming to you that's going to help you out to feel more confident moving forward. But it does feel like we might have to see yourself in a different perspective first. All right. See your life in a different perspective with that Hanged Man, because that's why we get ourselves free. So 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, that is all about positive change. It's about going in the right direction, and it is again about abundance. So let's see. You do have the 9 of Pentacles. That's financial freedom. That's having all those savings, feeling independent, feeling, oh, I like this with the Hermit as well. This is really good because for a lot of you, like, you are going to feel more confident about yourself in the near future. The Hermit is again spending that time alone to really reflect on your life, to really see something from a higher perspective, not from the low vibrational perspective, which we all can get tied into. It's completely normal and completely human, especially when we're thinking about the injustice that's happened in our past. We can see our life a specific negative way, but that's not very helpful when we're manifesting moving forward, because that becomes our script. Our script becomes, my life is kind of crap, and maybe it's always going to be that way. So that's what kind of entails. Whereas it kind of feels like some reflection and some time alone, some, you are going to be coming out this dark night of the soul energy with the Hermit. You are going to see yourself in a very particular light, which will be very lovely for you. Some of you do have I'm hearing an elder in spirit. So this person could be like older, who is definitely looking out for you. All right, they are guiding you at this time, but it feels like in the future you're really going to feel that connection a lot more, a lot stronger, and they are going to be blessing you with some sort of financial rewards and recognition moving forward. I'm hearing that you have to be more proud of yourself, Aries, for a lot of you, especially with how far you've come. You're a very independent person, might have a very deep connection to nature, or you definitely will be in the near future. I like the Hermit and the 9 of Pentacles because it brings that energy of wisdom plus youth. So regardless of your age, there is something youthful about you, but there's also something quite wise and old, if we have to say it. Some of you might be, wise beyond your years, if you ever heard that. But you're going to be more in a stable position, which I think is what you're desiring. You're going to be in a very good place of wisdom. Though some of you might end up being teachers or mentors in some degree. Definitely help using your wisdom to guide yourself moving forward as well. So right now there might be a bit of confusion, but it does feel like you're going to have a very beautiful relationship with the universe, with your higher self in the near future, which is really going to help you get more grounded and get more stable. All right, what you can't see coming is a 2 of Swords, which I will show you, but let's clarify it. All right, 2 of Swords represents a big decision moving forward, and whenever this decision comes up, I always feel like it's quite a serious one. It's one which means could be choosing where to go in life practically, especially because you do have the 2 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. But this is about actually taking action on it, though. It's not just 1 second. That was fucking scary. Sorry, Aries. I hope that didn't alarm you like it did me. My heart was racing after that. It's just a doorbell. And yes, it does sound like that in my apartment. It's terrifying. But anyways, what we're talking about is taking action on something. And that's something you can't see coming yet. Again, 2 of Wands, I was trying to say the difference between the two. 2 of Wands is more about kind of dreaming it. He's kind of in a comfortable place and he's looking forward and he's saying I want to expand and I want to do this and I want to do that. And he's looking into the future and he will build a plan on it. I kind of feel like this is more leisurely. And what you're dreaming about is this Queen of Pentacles. So being in a stable position, living maybe a life of luxury or stability, or, being very grounded, are very important to you. Maybe as a home, maybe as a financial position, your career position. Okay, it's somebody who's very well grounded, very well mannered, and is also lives the luxury and has built everything for themselves. So a lot of hard work ahead if that's something that you want. But the first step really is coming from this 2 of Swords. So it's okay to dream it, but it does feel like some action is necessary. And it does feel like maybe this is something that you will just do at some point, is you will just kind of take that blindfold off, make the decision and move forward. All right, if you feel a little bit blocked about what you want moving forward, then definitely spend some time to think about it. But again, the most important thing that they want to say here is it's not just really even the planning. They're saying take action, just go towards it. During your decisions on a daily basis, think, what would I do if I was that person already who has everything that they've got? What would I do in this situation? How would I think? How would I feel? What would I say? Whatever situation you're in. make decisions based off of that energy that you dream about. That's the first step. It doesn't have to be anything big, bold. You don't have to quit your job. You don't have to do this, don't have to do that. At least not yet anyways. But what it is about spending your daily decisions acting as if you're leading your way already over that. You don't need to know how, you don't need to know why, you just need to go move forward. Make those decisions. In terms of love, you do what the love is, so it does feel like there is love coming into your life unless it's there already. So let's clarify this for you, the lovers. Two of Cups. So in your love life, it does feel like you're going to have some really good people around you. Of course, this is in terms of relationships for a lot of you. You could have a very good connection already. The Six of Pentacles being on the bottom of the deck here tells me that this is a very mutual relationship with both of you. There's an equal give and take, okay? King of Cups. This is somebody who feels very strongly towards you. This is somebody who's in love with you. Unless that's you, but it feels like somebody else. Someone is in love with you. Someone, I feel this is a very romantic person. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. This person, you could have children with them or desire children with them or will have, because that came up with that Emperor energy. Somebody might have a bit of a dream here to have children in this relationship or to have some sort of future family, however that is in this relationship. The Star, somebody thinks the world of you. The Star is a very healing card. It's a wish fulfillment card as well. So this looks like a dream connection. In your reading, to be honest, this definitely could be a soulmate, because Six of Cups is a soulmate card here. Definitely could be some marriage and children in the near future, unless you already have that. Then again, it does feel like this is a relationship that will fight through problems, a relationship that is very strong, very serious, and one where it's full of love. It's full of wish fulfillment and happiness and dreams, you know. So that is very beautiful. Somebody is in love with you, Aries, or is about to be. This is coming through with Justice here. It's very likely that this is coming after this ending. So if you've divorced, for example, with that Justice card, or, you know, balanced out a situation, it had to come to an end. King of Pentacles and the Tower. Somebody who might have been very materialistic, somebody who might have been very unemotional. Like, this is kind of being compared to that King of Cups here, by the way. King of Cups is also the Emperor. So again, regardless of who you're dating and what their gender is, it's not about that. It's about an energy. It's clearly someone who's very mature, somebody who knows what they want and will go out to get it. Whereas this King of Pentacles might have been more invested in themselves, to be honest with you. Whatever reason that they had for that, I don't know, but it just feels like maybe that's the reason why there was a divide in the dynamic. Maybe someone was more paying attention to finances, maybe someone was paying more attention to themselves, you know. I feel like somebody who was a bit unemotional, a bit too serious, like, I just feel like there was a clash there anyway. So moving on from that, you're moving forward. I like that. In terms of your advice, my lovelies, you do have the Knight of Pentacles and a Chariot. So slow and steady, going up fast, okay? The path ahead you don't need to rush into it just now. Even if it looks like, you know, you want to set, like, if you have a timing, some of you might have like a certain timing that you want to achieve things in, and that might be pressuring you to figure it all out right here, right now. It's not the case. It's saying start off slow, and absolutely you can manifest momentum. That's clearly the case going on here, but don't underestimate starting off slow first, okay? When we plant the seeds, when we look at everything that we have and how we can use it, when you build your resources, that's when you can start to go fast. That's when you get clearer on the goal. That's when you gain those horses here and you upgrade your movement and momentum here. This is just saying, like, your advice is to not underestimate, slow and steady at first, to then leap forward. Yeah, Five of Cups and a Nine of Wands. There is a fear of not achieving something. There's a fear of disappointment. You've been disappointed. I understand that. Some of you might not be very willing to open up or be very positive. I understand that given the situation, but this is saying, like, give it a go, okay? Like, he has this one last wand left to fight with, but he's ready for it, to put an end to a situation and for a difficult situation, which represents your, I want to say, past life. I mean it in a sense of, I believe the life that you're walking into is not the same as what you are in now. Like, it may be a timeline shift. It will feel very different realities, basically. But if we keep ourselves caught up on the negatives and what's already done, or what, the mistakes we make along the way, then of course we're not really going to get anywhere, and we're going to ruin our own momentum. Okay, so focus on what you do have and those resources and what you can do with those moving forward. Okay, take the lessons from it. Your opportunity this week is the Hierophant. So 2 messages with this. One, definitely about love. Definitely could be getting in a committed relationship or deepening a bond with somebody within this week, and that could be your opportunity. For others of you who are not having love right now, but definitely will be in the future, this is just about ascending. It's about learning. It's about guidance and moving forward. It does kind of feel like your beliefs. It does feel like you're reaching a goal here. This is both of them are a card of like engagement and marriage, by the way. So some of you, that might be your opportunity this week, but it does feel like you might be getting a good score on something. If it's like a higher, if it's a study boredom here, I don't know what that is. If you are doing an exam, for example, then you're being told good news from someone higher, okay? And that's what it feels like. Or in whatever degree. It could be in your work, you could be achieving a promotion or reaching a level that you always wanted to reach, for example. Like, it just feels like somebody's giving you good news from someone who's higher up is giving you good news. Could even be government, I don't know. But that's what I have for you. Let's get you some tea leaf tarot for Aries, please. All right, lovely. So we have you need to defend yourself coming through. You also have harp. This is great happiness. We have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. We then have mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. But we also have flowers, happiness, and a sincere wish will be granted. So it looks good. It feels like you just need to defend yourself from a specific person, and we might know who that is already if they're represented by 7 of Swords or someone who already has deceived you in the past. But moving forward, you have a lot of cards saying that you're going to have a wish granted and happiness. So it's all good. All right. I love you guys. Wish you all the best. And I hope to see you guys next time.